What's going on, everybody? I'm in my new office setting, so I'm pumped, and now it's like my new YouTube setting. I feel a little bit more professional. First thing you have to do before watching this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm biased, it's the greatest channel on YouTube. Again, I'm biased, but just take it for what it's worth. I am talking about how to cut and how to incorporate cheat meals as well, because I think that in fitness there is a lot of misunderstanding, that's the word, misunderstanding about food and training, and then most people want to cut. They want to cut a little bit of fat. So two components that I'm going to attack today is the training and the nutrition aspect. And the nutrition aspect includes cheat meals. So number one, the first thing is training. When I am training to cut, I focus on two things: increasing my volume and decreasing my rest time. So when I say increasing my volume, that means the amount of reps I do per set. I typically like to stay in the 8 to 12 rep range, and then when I feel really good about a complex lift, a compound movement, excuse me, not a complex lift, don't listen to that, a compound movement, I will do a drop set at the end of it. Typically I'll do 4 to 5 sets, and then I'll do a drop set where the last set it could end up being 40 reps, because I'm going from a heavier weight to a lighter, and I'm burning out on each weight level, that's the word. So, and then I'm decreasing rest times. I'm trying to keep my rest times to about 45 seconds to a minute max. Yes, I do get a little bit more winded, but it actually increases your athleticism level. It increases your work capacity level, just like, you know, if you remember when you were doing sports in high school, or when you were trying to get in shape, some type of high intensity interval training, the longer that you do it and the more that you do it, the less tired that you feel as the days goes on. The first time you do it, you're like winded, but you know, by week 2, 3, you feel completely fine doing it. So again, increase volume by increasing your reps per set, and then decrease your rest time. Number two, second component to this video is nutrition. There's like such a misconception about nutrition. People try to out-workout a bad diet. People try to out-cardio a bad diet. You cannot do either, because what you intake in your body will show outside of your body. Carb intake, protein intake, two things I'm gonna get into right now. I think, you know, when it comes to fitness and whatever and cutting, people think, oh, I have to cut all carbs and then I'll be skinny. Not the case completely. So carbs are your main source of energy. I'm not a believer of cutting all carbs. I'm a believer in cutting back on carbs, but when you're gonna cut carbs, make sure that you're eating them around the times that you are going to expend energy. If you're eating them before bed or anything like that, you know, you may hold on to them depending on your body type. Everybody digests things a little bit differently. But protein, make sure that you have a high protein intake, because when you're cutting, typically you want to preserve a certain amount of muscle. So you don't want to have that skinny fat look. You want to have a more muscular look, or tone look, meaning tone for women, have a little bit of muscle on you. In order to have that muscle, you have to have a good protein intake, because protein is the building blocks for your muscles. If you skimp on the protein, you will not build your muscles how you want. If you skimp on the carbs, you will not have the energy to go in the gym and put in that work or whatever other athletic activity that you do. So protein and carbs, don't run away from them. And don't run away from fat as well. It's just getting the right type of fat in. Now, when it comes to all nutrition, everybody likes pizza, burgers, all that other type of stuff. So cheat meals, why do I eat them? Why do I put out clean eats and all that type of stuff? Very important, and it's very useful. So when you want to increase your metabolism, you can't just do the same thing over and over and over, just like life. Like, you can't just stay consistent with everything and think that some things are gonna change. You have to have some level of variance and throw something in there that's gonna change a dynamic. So that's where cheat meals come in, or a refeed day comes in. A refeed day is a little bit different. A refeed day is dramatically increasing your carbs that day, but I say a cheat meal day, you can have ice cream or whatever. But when you add a little bit of a variance into your diet, what it does is it's gonna ramp up your metabolism. If you've been consistent with your diet thus far, it's not gonna ramp up your metabolism if 4 days a week you're eating pizza and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna have a cheat meal, I'm gonna have pizza, and now I'm gonna have ice cream. That doesn't work. When you're eating relatively clean, I'd say about 80 to 90% of the time, and you throw a cheat meal in there, what's gonna happen is your body's gonna say, oh, thanks for the fats, the salts, the sugar, everything like that, and it's just gonna ramp up your metabolism. And so what's gonna happen, it's gonna digest that really fast, and you're gonna have that extra energy for the next day. And once you get back into your regular consistency, what it's gonna be able to do is cut your fat a little bit faster. So I like to throw cheat meals in there every 4 days because every 4 to 5 days because I'm on a little bit of a bulk now. But when I'm cutting, it really dramatically, like that could be every 10 days. So it just depends. But understand that cheat meals are necessary in their due time. I also never do cheat meals on a rest day. I do cheat meals on a heavy training day. I try to do it before training or right after training because, again, if you're just eating, have a cheat day, like you could just completely destroy all the progress that you tried to do in the past however many weeks or months. So make sure that your cheat meals are accounted for in the right way and that you're not just eating them all the time. I just want to take a very simplistic approach into fitness and health and nutrition when I put these videos out. If you guys have any questions about this stuff, I try to make it super easy. Just a recap of this video, when it comes to training, increase your volume, decrease your rest times. And when it comes to nutrition, make sure you're eating the right stuff, the healthy stuff, and there's always a place and time for a cheat meal. There's always a place and time for alcohol, but don't make that a consistent thing, a daily thing in your diet, and then you guys are gonna be on the right place. If you guys are looking for any type of online personal training or training programs, look, there's all the links in my YouTube description below. I have a 30-day summer shred program, which is dope. It is crazy, crazy good. It took me a while to make that, and people are getting crazy results. I have a 30-day in-home fat burning program, which is centered around high intensity interval training. For full online training, you guys can email me at rickey@413healthandfitness.com or go to 413healthandfitness.com. And that is it. Also, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and I keep saying guys, but I mean ladies, I mean the human race, people. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, subscribe, or do none of that. And already, thanks for watching, and I'm out. See ya.